What's up with it, man? It's the boy Pushman Mitch, host of the No Fluff Podcast. You know what time it is. I got that killer with me, Princess Dior, the mogul. What's the deal?
What's going on? It's Princess Dior, the mogul, queen of turning liabilities into assets. So I'm ready. No fluff, right?
Yeah, no fluff.
Let's get it.
All right, so Pete, that's what I want to know. First of all, this is what we're going to do. I don't want to introduce you because I ain't going to do it no justice. I want you to tell everybody what you do and why they should be rocking with you.
Yo, so this is why you should be rocking with me, because I can literally change your life by telling you how to turn your liabilities into assets just by having, good credit, and then teaching you how to flip your credit, turning the credit into cash, and teach you either how to start your own car rental business, Airbnb, real estate, or even how to rent out your luxury items like your Dior bags, your Louis Vuitton bags, and your Gucci bags too as well. That's something like though.
That's like, what kind of watch is that on your wrist?
It's a Rollie.
Rollie. Yo, so let's talk about this first before we go into like how to make all these people money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Why are you an entrepreneur? Like, why are you not just like working at a regular job?
Because I worked a regular job. I worked for Kaiser for 6 years. I love my job. So that was like my dream job, working for Kaiser, and they fired me during the pandemic. So my mom has always been an entrepreneur. She never clocked in for anybody, but she wanted me to go on my own path. And so just seeing her be successful in her business, like, motivated me. So when it was my time to start my own business, when I got laid off, I just went full throttle, and I love it. It's time freedom for me.
That's crazy. So let me ask you this. So what made you pick doing like what you exactly do? Like you started off with what, credit repair? You started off with the rental cars?
The rental cars. So I always wanted to drive, Lamborghinis, Wraiths, and McLaren. So I didn't have the money. I didn't have credit. So I was resourceful. I did the broker deal. So I went out and I found some my NFL friends' cars, and I leveraged them and added them to my to a fleet. And I've been making money like that.
How you get NFL friends? Like, what the hell? How that work?
Because I was an athlete. I ran track in college. Everybody know all the athletes, and I'm a hustler too as well. I was hustling in college, selling Beats by Dre and headphones to the athletes.
That's crazy. So you've had the entrepreneur mindset though. So it's different. Like everybody can't tap into the entrepreneur swag. Like me, I ain't start off as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I was straight working every job. I would work at McDonald's. I was working at Crystal's, Applebee's. Anything. I was just trying to get a job because I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, but you already, your mom was doing her thing already, so you already had that in your mind. My mom did like entrepreneurship, but she was never successful. So that's a little different. Like my mom would want to do an ATM machine. She would want to do the little candy ball machine. But she wanted to do like all different. She would try to do like the nursing homes and stuff like that. But I ain't never really see her win with it. She would always end up going back to doing what she normally do. So I was like, I really wasn't encouraged to like go out and try it. And I had to literally come to Atlanta and see young dudes younger than me going crazy for me to even take that as an option.
Yeah.
So you just was already like,
I've been hustling since I was 5 years old. My mom already gave me the sauce.
What's the biggest hustle?
The biggest hustle?
Yeah. What's the one to get you the most paper?
Right now?
No fluff.
Right now, I'm going to say digital products.
Digital products?
Digital products.
Okay. Digital products for me, like to me, it don't make the most money, but it's the least overhead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
makes
the most money because I don't have to pay all those expenses. With car rent, I got to pay a car note. I got to pay insurance. I might have to pay.
I pay more taxes with the digital products.
But then, so it's all right.
I pay more taxes with the digital products. What about you?
Nah.
Not digital products?
Nah. I mean, I don't pay. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Maybe.
But okay, so look, check this out. This is the play. For you to lower your tax deduction, you should have everything in a trust though too as well. So
you got trust?
I got a trust.
Okay,
so
break it down.
I have a whole trust team that put all my LLCs into a trust, which helps me at the end of the year while lowering my tax deductibles and stuff like that too as well.
Cool.
And then the other play is also doing infinite banking, so putting that cash that you make into a life insurance too as well to lower your taxes too as well, because you can always borrow from the life insurance if I wanted to, go invest in real estate, and that money compounds.
Okay, so let's talk about the infinite banking play. We talk about, a lot of people talk about that, but they keep it real surface level. So when I go to call a life insurance company, what am I asking for?
So.
Yeah. That's what that podcast is like. Yeah. So what I ask for?
So either you do a whole term. What's the other term?
There's life policy, whole life.
Whole life.
And then there's term.
Term. So you pick one of the two.
Okay.
So with that, I have a guy named Hassani who set everything up for me.
Okay.
So I told him I had $100K that I wanted him to put into a life insurance, and then from there it compounds every single month. And so next month I'm actually about to pull from it to do a real estate deal.
Okay, cool. Like what you were telling me off air.
Yes.
Heard. But I still can you just be any policy, or you got to get a guy who know a guy who knows?
So I have a team. That's what I'm saying. I have a team that specializes. I can't do everything, and I'm a delegator. And I don't want to study it because I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in infinite banking. But he tells you what to do, and it makes sense as far as the numbers and my personal goal on what I want to do with my infinite banking life insurance too as well. So that's how we have it set up. So I have
life insurance is a big play. People don't understand how serious it is. I mean, so my thing is with life insurance. There's like when you have kids or you have like, friends and family, you can get that. Somebody, as soon as they turn 5 years old or 5 months old, you can put a policy on them right then.
Yeah.
A term policy.
Yeah.
So that's not whole life. That's just it's gonna mature until they turn 18.
Yeah.
And then after that, if it appreciates, if you get the correct type of policy, it'll pay you out at the end since they didn't pass away clearly.
Yeah.
And you can use that for them to go to school. And then if you got money, how we playing with money, we putting enough in there that it'll be millions of dollars by the time they turn 18. Yeah. So now they only need their tuition. It's like $60K, $70K, and you could cash out on
a lot of people don't know that though. That's why, especially in our community, the Black community, nobody thinks about creating a life insurance for their kids.
Right.
So everybody want to go buy designer and stuff like that every single month for their kids. But if you put $50 to $100 into a life insurance, and then what you just said, until they're 18, you have 6 figures.
Exactly.
To do whatever they want.
It's a real thing. And I remember I talked about life insurance with my dad. My dad basically was like, yo, it sounds like you're trying to get rich off me. When I said, yo, Dad, you got a life insurance policy? He was like, nah, but, it sounds like you're just trying to get rich. I was like, I said, let me just clarify.
Yeah.
I said, you would rather die and leave me nothing than die and leave us something.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't want to talk about death. But it's not because of him. It's just because of how we think of things in our culture. So, I had to explain it to him. He still don't get it, but when he asked me for something, he said, I'm gonna go get that life insurance policy.
Nah, you gotta tell him for him to do stuff.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, while you trying to break generational curses, man, you got to deal with that type of stuff.
Exactly.
So let's talk about, now we know you're successful. You got the Lamborghinis and all that. I remember you literally hit me up after you got your Lamb.
Yeah.
And I was super happy for you. Let's talk about before that.
Okay.
What was the biggest struggle as far as entrepreneurship? What was your biggest struggle?
Not having a mentor. So, me just trying to figure out how I can have a successful business that was consistent. We're all entrepreneurs, but we don't make that consistent money.
Right.
So once I found a mentor to give me the blueprint to have a successful business, I mean, everything just turned around so fast. So before that, I was doing network marketing. Yeah. I was selling jewelry. I was trying to do the drop shipping stuff too. It just wasn't successful because I didn't have a mentor to teach me how to teach me the blueprint to be successful as far as numbers, how to do the sales numbers, how to market too as well, how to run social media. All that plays a part in your success. So I didn't have those parts. So when I got a mentor, everything just turned around for me.
Absolutely. Mentors is key. If I didn't get a mentor, I don't think I would have ever got where I am today. Yeah. Or just completely being honest. And before that, you really we all business of what we don't know.
Yep.
So we be in a position to do what we think is right, or go this way. This is what we think. I'd rather have somebody who been where I'm trying to go tell me how to move.
Yeah.
And I can get to their level and then find somebody to get to that next level.
Yeah.
When me and my mentor get to the same level, then I go get another mentor. And that's the thing. People don't understand that you literally need that type of help to be exposed to things. It's all about exposure. So let's talk about this because we talk about mentors, and I be asking people this. Have you ever had a bad mentor?
Yes, I had a horrible mentor before.
Explain. Tell me about what made, you don't got to say nobody's names, but what makes that person, or what made it a horrible mentor?
Selling you a dream.
Okay.
I think we all get sold a dream I can help you do X, Y, and Z in this amount of time. But you really can't. You just got me here just to use me, basically. Just to use me as, I don't know, success, not a success story, but as an example. Want me to lie and say you helping me, but you're really not.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
So stuff like that has happened to me, but that's why I said now I know what a good mentor is and what a bad mentor is, and how people use you for their success, basically.
It's reality. So you have two things, though. There's mentors and then there's coaches.
Okay.
So it's reality. So sometimes we coach and we calling it mentorship, but mentorship is personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I get a mentee, that's somebody who's with me. They buying into my mindset, my mentality, and they're going to learn things that I've took over time, and I'm going to install that in them and take real time. Now, coaching, I can coach anybody in business. I can help you. I can tell you where to go, how to do things, but I'm not going to be there as kind of an accountability partner. You're not going to be able to do a day in the life with me and see how it really works, the ups and the downs. Now, coaching is just like, it's like I can tell you some bad sides. I can help you when you get in trouble. And I'll give you a couple game and we'll talk every now and again, but it's not the same as mentoring. So some people don't know the difference between that, even when they are mentors. And they're like, I mentor people. But you're just coaching. You coaching. So that's the thing. So I've had bad mentors and bad coaches, and I find the good out of each experience because I learned a lot, even more sometimes from my bad coaches than my good ones. Because my bad coaches have put me in a position to where like I know exactly what to look for, and I know exactly what to stay away from. Before I thought it was just open season. This dude, he doing this, that, and the third. Yo, I want to be like that. And then you get around there, and you're like, oh, I see what the vibes is. So we talked about that too, cause we in Atlanta. So we from in Atlanta. It's Cat City.
It is, and LA too.
Yo, in LA too for sure.
Hollywood.
So it's just we got Hollywood and then Black Hollywood. So that's what it is, Atlanta, LA. So you get a lot of people that will talk to you and like they know. So we talked about that last week on the last episode. We basically was like what do you do to look for? How can you identify when it's cap or not?
So I know one thing for me, like I do my research. So I look on YouTube. I go through the Facebook and Instagram, and I look through all the comments. So if I see a lot of students saying, "Oh, this worked," this didn't work, or they cap and stuff like that, I won't mess with them. So I'm looking through all the platforms, seeing the reviews too as well, and I'm looking at their website too as well to see if they're going to be a good coach and then our mentor, and then I look at their following too as well to see who I know that know them.
And then you can go get another referral. That's the best one.
And some people don't do their research. They just spend $5,000 or $100,000 on a mentor, and then you don't get what you expected.
It's crazy. So it's due diligence though. That's my thing. And when I do take an L, I say this how much that lesson cost me. So it's kind of because it's okay. It's okay to get burnt because if you're not trying, then you're never going to get further. So some people feel like, oh yeah, that's what I'm worried about. So they'll hear this conversation we saying, oh, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about getting. That's going to help you. Because you're going out and figuring out. Sometimes your yes is behind the no. Sometimes the success is behind the struggle. And we don't want to even go do it. So we rather just stay safe. Oh, I don't want to go do shit. Nigga, you better get out there and go make some mistakes.
People are scared of failure though.
Man, but even outside of the coaching cap, like just people just be capping. For nothing and be cool ass motherfuckers. I'm like, you cool, you ain't even at the cap. That's crazy. But the thing is, what I normally use to identify is when they offer more information than I asked for. Like if I'm just like, what's up, princess? And you like, oh shit, what's up, Mitch? I just came from doing this, that, and the third, and then we about to go do this and la la la. I'll be like, I just said what's up, like how you doing? You know what I mean? And then they gotta go tell they resume. When somebody offered a resume to me, and I just said hi, I'm already like, okay. I already can see what time it is with you. And then on God, I'm damn near 10 for 10 when it comes to spotting the cafe, dog. You feel me? My radar be 10. But all right, so we talked about the hardships. Now let's talk about the wins. So I come to you for credit advice. I come to you for like anytime I need help with trying to get a deal done, rental cars, whatever. So let's talk about, how can a person, like if they just watching this interview, we'll give them some game that they could take from. Damn, I watched Princess on this interview and she told me how to do this. Bam, give it to them.
Okay. You want me to get spicy or spice?
Let's just keep it at a mild spice.
It's cool. So one play you can do is, especially people that's trying to build up their business credit, is get your LLC with your full name on there. So get your first, middle, and last name. And then you'll go out and build business credit too as well. So make sure you get your 1-800 number, your website, your Dun & Bradstreet number. EIN number is free, you guys. So you do not have to pay for an EIN number at all. And then go get your LLC too as well. And if you're making over, let's say $100K, make sure you turn your LLC into an S corp too as well for tax purposes. And then from there, just make sure you build up your vendor 1 through 4 accounts. So you need a total of 15 accounts to where now you can start getting cars without PGM too as well, as long as your LLC is 2 years or older. And then also you can start putting bills in your LLC name too as well. So that's the reason why I have an LLC in my full name, so I don't have to put anything using my social security number. I do everything using my EIN number now. So now I'm moving more private now.
Well, let's slow that down.
Okay.
LLC, first, middle, and last name.
Yeah.
Then you get a bill. Yeah. And then you use your EIN.
Yeah. So if I was to sign up for a Comcast, instead of using my Social Security number, I would use my EIN number for my full name.
From your LLC that has your full name.
Yes.
Bar. Benefits of doing that is what?
Now, let's just say that, I don't know, you lose your job. It's not connected to your Social Security number, so now your credit score won't go down like most people do, right?
Right.
So that's another play. And then also people who are doing like Airbnbs, you know what I mean? Now you can just use your LLC full name and just give them your ID.
Exactly. So now you're not touching your personal credit in no way. You're just touching the business. Yeah. And then those bills you write off clearly.
Yes.
All of those things can be write off for taxes. That's so dope.
Yep.
That's a real play.
Yeah.
That's a real bar. Like, people don't understand how serious of a bar that is. So I like to always talk to the beginning entrepreneurs. So when I'm on this, I know it's people like us who know the talk. And we know that, but a lot of people don't know the talk. So that's why I always keep repeating stuff back. Because people will be like, yeah, I heard what she said. It was dope, but I don't know what the hell to do.
It was a lot.
So, you know, but can you give us some credit card plays? Because I know you always telling us about how to get credit cards and things of that nature.
Yeah. So my favorite credit card is a travel card. So I like the Amex Platinum and the American, Barclays Aviator card too as well, which is American Airlines. And so with American Airlines Barclays card, all you got to do is spend $1 and they're going to give you 60,000 reward points, right?
Damn.
With 60,000 reward points, you can literally probably get, I seen somebody get a ticket to Dubai, first class, using 60,000 reward points. So you can run that play. And then with the Amex Platinum card, if you spend more than $5,000 on the personal side and $15,000 on the business side, you can get 100,000 reward points too as well.
Damn.
And then another play with that, with the American Express, is this: everybody should get a Charles Schwab personal Amex card. So now for us business owners, we put everything on our business credit card, right? So we have 500,000 reward points, and we transferred those to the Charles Schwab American Express card. We can transfer those points into cash because Charles Schwab is a broker's account. So now instead of using points, you can literally use a cash. So I do that play to pay my rent based off all the expenses I had. So now I'm getting the cash back.
That's dope.
So that's another play you could do too.
Damn. Okay. So look, man, y'all need to make sure y'all follow Princess DR the Mogul. Let's just get that part out of the way. We can just stop half of the interview and just make sure y'all hit that follow button on the gram. So all right. So what you think about how Instagram going? It's starting to kind of decline a little bit with the engagement. You noticed that or no?
Yeah, I know this. I seen it. My views have been down.
Yeah.
But now I'm transitioning to like YouTube and TikTok though, to be honest.
Okay.
So
what's the YouTube page?
Princess Dior the Mogul.
Okay, say less. I just wanted to make you throw it out there to him.
Princess Dior the Mogul.
Okay, cool.
So now I'm transferring more on YouTube because I see everybody, getting the bag off YouTube. So you got to make that transition. So it's not hurting me because now I'm making the transition to YouTube and TikTok, which I'm not used to.
Right.
But I'm about to get comfortable with it.
Got to.
And with that, I'm going to go find somebody, like a mentor, one of my close friends who's killing it, and figure out what's the sauce.
That's the easiest way to do it.
I'm about to figure it out.
She's teaching y'all. So that's the thing, man. A lot of people really waste a whole lot of time trying to figure out stuff by themselves. I really want y'all to think about how much time y'all waste trying to figure. Because look, the reason why even people are successful off our courses is because we take everything that you got to do and put it in one place.
Yep.
Because if you go and even research on YouTube, on Google, you're going to have to research this part, that part, this part, that part. And then a lot of those things are from people who haven't even done a lot of the stuff. So the thing is, if you find somebody coming back from where you're trying to go, literally, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
If want to do government contracting, I'll find somebody doing government contracting. You can see who wins the contracts on the sites too.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about that. If I want to start somebody doing a rental car game, all you got to do is look in your city, see how many years a person had a rental car agency. Go right there. Go talk to the people. Hey, who run this spot? Oh shit, so and so run it. He on our beer.
Yeah.
Yo, give him my number, man. I'll slide him 100.
Yeah.
They gonna get that man your number?
Exactly.
Go ahead and get in contact with him. Look, man, I'm trying to get in a rental car game. I'm in a whole other city. I ain't your competition in no type of way. Teach me what you know. You've been doing this for 15 years?
Yeah.
That man will teach you everything you need to know to get in the game. And because you pay people for their time. Just think about when you getting a free haircut. Like, who wants a free haircut? Nigga, everybody who paid gonna go before me. Exactly. I don't want that. I want to get the information that if you pay for it, I'm gonna give you my time and energy. Yeah. So pay people for their time. Yeah. They gonna give you the fast pass to the bag. So if it's YouTube, if it's Instagram, if a nigga got 1 million followers on Instagram, he knows something. Yeah. If he got engagement and 1 million followers, he knows something.
He knows something.
It's just I don't know. He knows something. So that's the thing. A lot of us try to make our route harder. It ain't, and then we think it's about speed. That's the worst thing we
Marathon.
do. Oh, we think it's about speed. Oh yeah, what's way the quickest? How can I get this money the quickest? Nigga, you want to do it the right way so you can actually get there. We done did 10, 11, 12, 13 businesses, and then if we would just got a mentor with the first business, we'd already ran up the bag.
Exactly. But people are impatient, though.
Right. But why? Why do you think people are so impatient? What
Instagram,
happened?
social media.
Is it just Instagram or just the world is like, it's like that now? Information is instantaneous.
But the thing is this, like, people see people's lifestyles, right?
Yeah.
People see my lifestyle, but you don't know my chapters, what I went through. You don't know my obstacles. You don't know my challenges that I went through. Just like you, me seeing you with Lambos, Bentley, stuff like that. But you was working at McDonald's, and you probably, I don't know, were you sleeping in your car? I don't know what you was
I slept in my car for a day. I was homeless for a day.
But I'm saying, you went through all those chapters in your life to get where you at, so I can't base my chapter 1 on your chapter 100 success. You know what I mean? I can't do that, and so most people do that and get impatient. With success.
Right. No, that's my thing, man. And patience is very key because we try to gauge speed on if we should do something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, how long was that gonna take? Some dude asked me, how long it took to get your credit up? I was like, shit, really like 3-4 years for real.
Yeah.
And he was like, 3-4 years? I was like, that's fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To have enough accounts and actual things. Because people even try to tell me, yo, I want to get a Lambo, man, this year. I'm like, well, it took me like 3 years to be able to get a Lambo because I had to have tier 1 auto line on there.
Yeah.
Then I had tier 2. Then I had tier 3. And then I was able to go up as I was progressing in life. So now I'm able to go get, like, I got a Cullinan yesterday, $500K. Yeah. No down payment, no credit check, no proof of income. Boom, just give me a Cullinan, $500K. But it took me time. I'm not going to sit here and tell, hey, yeah, Princess, if you want to do that, all you got to do is this. It's not like that. You got to put the time in.
It's levels to this.
And that's fast. People think, oh, yeah. I'm like, how long it took your mom to get it? Oh, yeah, she's 70 years. How long it took her to get it?
Yeah.
And you worried about speed. Don't worry about speed. Just worry about doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Get you a mentor, somebody coming back. They can actually show you how they got to it.
Yep.
You're trying to do something that nobody in your family has done, and you're asking them for advice.
Yep.
Come on now. We got to really think about how we move it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's my thing. So I like to talk to people like you who found success.
Yeah.
And like you got people who look up to you. I know you got people. Whenever I seen you at the recession proof event, people coming to you, taking pictures with you because they want to let you be their mirror.
Yeah. So
we got a job too. So you ever feel like a little pressure for the stuff that you put out and say and do? Like,
of course.
So how's that like? What's the pressure?
So like I used to like cuss a lot. Mm-hmm. My mom used to always get on me about it. Yep. But now I don't cuss as much, especially on my social media, because I don't want that to be my brand.
Right.
So I feel like that's not me. So I cut that out. I try my best.
Right.
Not to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how people feel about that. Because that's not my brand or how people look up to me.
Yeah.
It's being a cusser and stuff like that. And another thing too as well, I look the way I present myself when I'm out. You know, I don't feel agitated even if I am. If somebody comes up to me and I want to take a picture, even if I'm having a bad day, because I know how it is. If I were to meet somebody and I flew, from thousands of miles and I come to meet you, you have a messed up attitude.
Facts.
Like, I don't want to be that person. So I always have a smile on my face. I take pictures. I give hugs. I give my best bars out to somebody who needs help too as well.
For sure.
So I just try to be like an example because I know I'm probably motivating and inspiring people too as well.
Hella people, me too, included. So what's the craziest thing you ever heard about yourself?
I'm trying to think the most crazy.
They be saying crazy shit about me, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, my image is, like, just based off of what I post on social media, my images can be taken so many different ways.
Yeah.
So I just want to know what was the crazy thing you heard.
I'm trying to think. Oh, it's like people saying like my Lamborghini was rented, McLaren was rented. Being a scammer because you do credit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm a scammer now. And then what's another one they said? I'm trying to think of something more like I think that's the most crazy I could think off the top of my head.
Yeah. Yeah, they just, man, I don't know. I always wonder, like, from a woman perspective, what's the craziest thing you heard? Because my similar, I get those similar things, like, and it's interesting to me. But it's that's just a mindset of people normally that's not doing well.
Yeah.
When they accusing you of something, because they can't believe what we do is legit. Yeah. It's impossible. I pull up, I got all the whips.
Yeah.
I got all of them.
Yeah.
So when I pull up to a spot, they like, scammer.
No, for real.
Drug dealer, like off the rip.
Especially in Atlanta.
Yeah, so, but I don't get it as much now that I'm wearing the suits and stuff like that. Because now they associate it with corporate America.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, but we make more money than people who work in corporate America.
Yeah. But they don't know that, though.
That's what I'm saying. So the thing is, I still do both. But I'm understanding that they need to see a little bit of both to understand what type time it is, because I can turn it on. I'm from Philly.
Turn on,
I'm from Philly. I'm from the Southwest. I do.
Everybody from Philly.
You know what I
Shout out to
mean?
Philly.
I'm really on my. I'm from like a real poverty situation. So I do have that lingo. I do have that personality. I do have that family. So that's in me. That's me. And then I can turn on the, of course I can handle that girl for you, sir. I mean, it's no problem. We can get it finished. You know, I can turn it on, turn it off. But the problem is that people think that when you come from the hip hop culture, and I don't like to be ashamed of what I'm from. I like to wear chains. I like to wear the hats. I like to wear, I got tattoos and all of that. That's our culture too. And there's nothing negative about it until we make it negative. You feel me? So that's my thing. But our perception is that. So I wanted to hear what they be saying about you.
They said some crazy stuff. Another one, I remember like in high school when I was making all this money, like just selling like clothes, like what was that? When people were selling like Bathing Ape and Jordan stuff like that. I used to get those, and I used to make so much money. People was like, you selling drugs? And literally somebody like told my mom that. And I really got in trouble for that. But it was really from clothes and shoes and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
No, that's part of the game. We can't help what they think, but at the same time, it does matter. So if people say like, oh, you ever heard the term, like people, I don't care what nobody think about me.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
It's cap.
Yeah.
We all care about that. I do care what people think about me. I would not want to, you can be yourself and you can't help what people think. But I do care about what they think, meaning that my perception does matter. My reputation does matter. So people who say they don't care what people think is normally cap. Because if everybody's saying something about them, they're going to be like, oh man, you'll see them defensive. They'll see them acting out, being irate. Just because they care about what people think about me. Because I do. My perception means everything. When I pull up in a room, I don't expect to say much because that's why I wear what I wear and drive what I drive. It's not for myself. It's for y'all. You get what I'm saying? So how many times does you driving and owning Lamborghinis, how many times has that made you money and got you into rooms that you wouldn't have got in otherwise?
I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of times. Because when I'm driving my Challenger, I don't get them looks. Nobody asks me what I do.
Right.
But when I hop out my Lambo, like people are like asking me, like, what do you do? Like where you, they be asking where I'm going. If I'm at the gas station, where you going? Like people want to invite me out to events. That's why like being in LA, I be at all the top exclusive like events and kind of music. Even like getting in restaurants, people have a waiting list for months. Like I'm getting in based off what I have and how I present myself to as well, telling them what I do.
It's crazy.
So that's another thing. And then association, you bring in value to as well. So I have a lot of value. So I'm just not the girl that's hopping out the Lambo because you probably think some dude bought me the Lambo or something.
Right.
Like,
that's important that y'all know. That's her John. That's her John. So you the first John around here who coming through like that though. So like we talk about how all the men in Atlanta, we kind of stick together. And all of us kind of, we ride out in the whips, crazy exotics and all of that. But we like, it ain't no women. We know Tranja, Brad wife. She got the crazy whips. And then it's you. Y'all the only two who coming through in exotics. So we like trying to get it to where the women are out here really being able to do like those type of things. And I like when y'all buy your own stuff because we can say like y'all did it by yourself and that other women can do that. Y'all need to be the mirrors for chicks.
For real.
Because they thinking that the only way they can live this type of lifestyle is if they get a dude who can take care of them to do that.
Facts.
But you go against.
And that's why all my male friends, they be telling their friends like that's not rented. Like that's her Lambo.
No, for sure.
They be on it. They be speaking up for me. So that's another thing too as well. And then me having a Lamborghini like motivates them to go out and get whatever car they want to as well.
For sure. That's inspiration. Like I'm real big on the impact thing. So let's talk about your students though. So you got students who make a lot of money. So let's talk about your students and how good it feels, like that impact. Or if it doesn't feel good, it might not.
It feels amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Only because like we talked about in the beginning, like not having that mentor to give you that blueprint where you fail, you're like, dang, like you pray like, dang, God, like I wish that my business can be successful. Like I'm just happy that I have the resources and information that I can invest in myself to where get information, bring it back to my mogul family and help them create 6-figure businesses. Like I've helped people quit their jobs, you know what I mean? Sure. I've helped people make 5 figures a month, like that they didn't think they could do.
Right.
So just motivating them and just showing them that it can happen based off my story and based off the blueprint that I have for them.
Facts. So like, let's talk about this though. So you got people making 5 figures a month. Let's talk about the stories where it's not that good.
Yeah.
Like what happens, how do you feel when you have a student that is not picking it up? They're not successful. They just don't get it. How does that make you feel?
So to be honest with you, I'm not gonna say it makes me feel bad, but it's all about them needing more time.
Yeah.
And probably needed to tweak some things.
Right.
So I do have students like that.
Yeah.
And they get on one-on-one calls with me.
Right.
And we fix it.
Facts.
So when they tell me they have a problem, they're not making money, or the ebook's not selling, or the credit repair not working, all right, great, let's have a one-on-one call, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you fix it. And everybody in my mentorship can say that. Like, I'm very accessible.
That's the dopest part. That's the dopest part, because you're gonna have people that aren't as successful as others, and it's only because it's not. Sometimes the information is too soon for them to use it yet. Mm-hmm. Like they just not at the point in their life where they can execute on it.
Yeah.
So it don't necessarily be because it's not the right information or they're not executing on it. It's because where they are in their life right now and they can't use it yet.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like when I have masterminds and all that, I'll be exposing people and giving them game, teaching them this, teaching them that. But I'll be like, look, you might not be able to use this for a couple of years. So it's just like let's just say when you get to the position where you want to get a private jet or something, mm-hmm. and like somebody like M500 already got a private jet. You feel what I'm saying?
No, for real.
So why even try to, I'm gonna try to get a private jet right now? No, he gonna be like, yo, I did it when I got here.
Exactly.
And he can tell you how. So that's the thing. Like, we gotta, sometimes the students need to know this part. Like,
no, for real.
You might not be able to just take off immediately. There is gonna be a student in that mentorship class, like we always have, that gets the information, run, and become successful.
Yep.
And then there's gonna be 10 of them who don't get it that good.
Yep.
And then it take them a little bit longer. But they eventually do get to it, if they keep continuing to believe in the information and keep running the plays.
And it's okay though. You know what I mean? People think like when they get information, they learn it. And if it doesn't work that one time, it's a failure.
For sure.
Like, I done ran a couple plays and it didn't fail. Right. And I done got in my feelings. But it's like, I can't quit. You know what I mean? I got to take another path. And some people aren't willing to do that.
Exactly. No, I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like I told you, I ran a play last year, and you was like, I'm gonna wait till you finish it to make sure it goes. And I was like, yeah, I'll let you know how it go. And it didn't work out till recently, but that's the time thing. Exactly. I could have been like, man, I don't never complain.
And you didn't complain at all. Nah, I kept texting you like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, and it got done. So
like, I'm hearing other people like, dang, this nigga. They be like, dang, Mitch still ain't.
Nah, for real. So that's the thing. Like, but time for me is not the same for other people.
Yep.
Like I already be knowing. Like I be proclaiming out stuff to the world. I be like, yeah, I got my mansion. I was like, I'm gonna get my mansion this year. I got it last year, right? I said, all right, I'm about to get another one right now. It's gonna be this much money.
Yeah.
That's exactly how much money I'm buying my crib for. And I just got it under contract, so I'm about to close on that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I said, you're available for the 16th. I'm about to have a mastermind in that house.
Yeah.
Before it's closed.
Yeah.
Because I made the relation. I know what I be doing.
Yeah.
When I went and met the builder of both of my houses.
Yeah.
And did the same thing and got both of the houses under contract.
That's crazy.
Because I speak it into existence. And then I go do what I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
So most people be talking and they don't be walking. So I know when I'm going to get something done. If I say, look, yo, hey, I'm about to go get, I might tell you, I'm about to go get a coloring. Oh, I'm about to go get a helicopter. Yeah. I'm going to go get it. If I say I'm going to go get it, I'm going to do everything because I'm putting the address in the GPS.
Yeah.
So some people like, I want to be successful. Yeah. I want to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
But they're not saying the number where they want to hit. They're not saying a goal they want to hit. Yeah. Because if you don't have the goal, how you going to get to the address?
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying, like, I don't know if what store I want to go to.
Yeah.
So how the hell I'm ever going to get to the store?
Yeah.
I got to pick the store.
Yeah.
So I can pick the best route to get there.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. So once you start figuring out where you want to go, you can devise a plan and then get the fucking work.
Yeah, because I remember it was like 2 years ago when him 500, he put everybody on the PJ, and I was on there with like all the men, whatever. And I told myself like, I'm gonna put my mom on the PJ like one day, because I know that feeling. Because my friends been putting me on PJs like forever, living in LA, separately. Like, so I was like, I can't wait to afford to put my mom on it, and I ended up doing it. And then when I put her on the PJ, I was like, you know what? For my birthday, I'm gonna put my friends on the PJ, and I put my friends on the PJ for them to feel it.
Exactly.
For them to be motivated. Like, you can literally live this lifestyle. You can really reach it. Right. If I can expose you to it,
that's it.
It's over for
it's
you.
Exposure.
And after that exposure, like all of them got successful business.
Ain't that crazy? And that's why I tell a lot of my students too. I say it's some stuff I can't even teach you. You gotta see it. You gotta show it. I gotta show it to you. Like, you gotta literally be there and you gotta do it for yourself. Like, I tell people, like, look, just fly first class like one time. Take Uber Blacks.
Man.
I only take Uber Black. And then once you start exposing yourself to how people treat you when you do it, like, go to a dealership and sit in a Lambo and then just feel it. Sit in a Rolls Royce and sit in there. And it's going to make you be like, you're going to see people in there buying them when you go shop for a Lambo.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be like, what I got to do to become this type of person? Because at first you'd be like, Honda Civic, that's normal. I seen it. I see how many people seen Honda Civics. I see Honda Civics and Ford Fusions, but nope, not many people see Lambos. So you might go to the dealership, sit in it, touch it, feel it, and be like, damn, I just got exposed to this. I want to get one. And then you start to change how you are to become what it takes to be able to do this. And that's just what it is. So I want to let you leave them on one more gem, and then I want you to drop the whatever link you got for your course, because I know you're going to show. We got to give a discount for the course. You got me?
Yeah, of course, I got you.
Okay, cool. So she going to drop her course plug, but forget the courses. The thing about this is, one thing I can tell you 100% about Princess is everything that she say, she's done it. I don't rock with people who just give games they heard about. Everything that Princess teach, she's done it. So I'm always going to stamp everything she say and do, and I rock with her hard. So anybody, just pay attention to this bar she about to give y'all. If you go run it, it's going to work. And then after that, come comment underneath this video and say, damn, you wasn't lying. That's all I want to see. But give her one bar real quick, and we going to get out of here.
I'm trying to think, what bar can I get in? Ooh, a money-making bar?
Yeah, tell them how to get some cheese.
All right, cool. So I'm going to give y'all two last plays. So one play is this. If you have no money at all, one play you can do is you can go to Fiverr, right? Find you somebody who can create logos. If they charging $20 to make logos for businesses, then you can charge somebody $100 for that. You can also find somebody on Fiverr to make websites too as well for like $50 to $100. Now you can charge that person, $500 to $1,000 basically if it's Shopify or ClickFunnels too as well. And then you can also, try to think something real more spicy. Virtual assistants. Like virtual assistants. Everybody should have a virtual assistant if you're an entrepreneur, because a lot of us as entrepreneurs are like tied down to our business because we want to do everything. So going on Upwork and Online PH to find somebody and train them to run your business while you're on vacation, or if you get sick, you already know your business is going to always generate money too as well. Then the last bar that I'm going to give y'all that's made me a lot of money, is basically... if you have luxury items, you can literally rent them out to production companies, YouTubers, photographers, even people who do who are shooting content too as well on social media, influencers, because everybody doesn't want to go to the store and buy all these items every single month or every single day to shoot content. So you can literally rent your items out to them and make $5,000, $10,000 a month too as well. Especially if you got a Birkin bag, like $5,000 a day. Now that was making off a Birkin bag.
Damn.
So, yeah. Even jewelry, too.
Birkin, like, the lowest one, 13 racks, 14 racks?
Like, jewelry, too, for the men. Like, there's a lot of people out here renting jewelry. Cuban links and Rolexes.
For sure. The jewelry going gold.
Yeah.
These little rappers, man.
Yeah.
They need that.
Yeah. So, that's another bar. And then, also, it's a lot of websites, too, as well, that you can rent clothes from. So, if you're somebody who makes content all the time, you can literally rent clothes out to make this content too as well. So you don't have to always go to Fashion Nova or Zara all the time. You can literally just rent clothes for $50 to $100 and then return them.
Big bars. All right, like I said, this is Pushman Mitch, No Fluff the Podcast. Princess Dior just went crazy.
You did.
Make sure y'all goddamn go underneath the video, like, comment, subscribe, get her course. She gonna give y'all a discount for watching. You know what time it is if you take it.
Oh, and then one more thing.
What?
To get the discount, I need y'all to text 323-622-7071 and put in there no fluff.
Oh, one God. Say that one more time.
323-622-7071 and text no fluff so you get the discount link.
It's good.